my heart. Sorry about that. I gotta get out of here. Would you please get that? I don't know.
Yes. Good morning.
Luke,
What's for breakfast?
come on in.
Luke, what are you doing here?
Well, does a guy have to have an excuse to visit some of his favorite people?
Of course not. Hang on a second. Rick,
I would love to stay and talk, but I am late for work.
Oh, say hello to Bobby and Ruby. Wait.
Will do.
Yeah, check it out. Look who's here.
Jake.
Hi, Rick.
Hi.
How are you
Good
feeling?
to see you, Your Honor.
Oh, thanks. So how are you feeling?
Oh, fine, fine. Look, Lesley, we got a visitor.
I can't. I'm busy. I'm not. Who is it?
The mayor, Luke.
How wonderful to see you. Oh.
How long has it been since you've been on our home?
I don't remember, but it was before you redecorated. It's beautiful here.
Yeah, I wish I knew you were coming over. I gotta leave pretty soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but I wanted to catch Rick before he went to the hospital.
Well, you got me with plenty of time. I don't have to be in for a while. What's up?
Well, I need an answer.
Ah, but what is the question?
Yeah, I think we both know the answer to that.
I would like you to be my commissioner of health.
Yeah. He told me. I think that's neat.
Good.
Hey, do it, Rick. That'd be great. And then I'd have it in with 2 commissioners and a mayor. Man, I could get away with anything.
Except being late for school.
I'm going. Hey, Luke, why don't you make me commissioner of education? Then I would slap myself in the...
Rock and roll.
All right, now that I can handle.
I know it. It's yours.
Good, thanks. I'll see you around. Oh, remember, you got to make a little appearance down at the student union down there. They all want to see you, the supporters.
I won't miss it.
Okay, we'll see you there.
Bye.
Listen, guys, what do you say we sit down, huh?
Sure. Well, listen, Rick. What are you gonna let this town's health go to pot, or are you gonna jump in and take it over?
I wish I knew.
Well, who should I ask, man? You're the only one for the job.
Look, it's very flattering.
Well, you're saying all the right things so far, except I accept.
It's a tempting offer.
It's more than an offer. Rick, this is a plea.
Luke, I would love to do it. Great, but
I knew there was a catch.
I wish I could say yes to you right now. I really do.
Look, who would be better? Rick, as long as I can remember, you have been the forerunner of health in this community. You ran the waterfront clinic. You're the finest doctor at the hospital. I mean, there's nobody better suited for it.
Well, you are quite a persuasive salesman, aren't you? Did you hear that?
Well, he wants the best. Can you blame him?
If you don't accept, I may just have to retire the position because there is nobody else that can handle this job.
Well, you may not have to do that.
I thought you were about to tell me no.
I know. I'm about to tell you that I don't know yet. I not for definite.
Well, that's a little better, but it's not yes yet. What's the problem?
Maybe my health is a little more of a main issue than I thought yesterday, and I told you I'd think about it, and I want to talk to Lesley about it.
Okay. So, did you talk to Les?
Luke, I think I need a complete physical exam, especially now that the operation is over. It's been a while, and I can see how my body is, and if I'm up to handling something as important as this.
Well, that's fair enough. When will you know?
Well, it shouldn't be long at all. Can you wait?
For you, sure. It's worth it, but not soon.
All right, as soon as I get a green light, I'll tell you. You'll be the first one to know.
Maybe he could be the second one. We'll know.
All right, that's fair enough. Now I got to get going before Blackie and the others decide to pull back all their support.
Then you don't have time to maybe have tea with us?
Oh,
Bite of something?
that would be lovely, but I'm afraid I can't.
All right, but I know you do have time for me to give you a plant for the desk in the mayor's office.
What a great idea.
I wanted to give you something special. I don't know, you could have your pick, actually.
Why don't you just give me one that I can talk to and it won't talk back?
Well, this one is very cheery, and you just have to say hi every now and then. How about that?
It's beautiful.
Okay. Got it. You just treat it gently, that's all it is.
Don't forget.
I love it when we have a late autumn. And gosh, to get Indian summer on top of it.
Colors of autumn are always so magnificent.
Yeah, there's something sad about it, too, though.
What?
Because it doesn't last. It's like there's this magnificent blaze of splendor, and then it's gone, and everything gets gray. Now, Rick, I don't think I can face winter.
Winter has its own beauty, and before you know it, the spring is going to be here.
It does go fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was thinking that when we were talking to Luke. Do you know how long it's been, really, since he's been in this house, and he used to be here almost every other day?
Well, that's sometime in the past. Our lives have gone different ways.
Why? I didn't want that to happen.
Leslie, when friends part, they try to keep in touch. They mean well, but things are just never the same.
I guess. It's almost like we don't want to see each other. Because doing that will remind us of Laura, and it'll just make it too painful. And that's ridiculous, because avoiding Luke or the Whitakers or anybody, that's not going to erase the memories of Laura. Nothing's going to do that.
You don't want to do that. Not at all.
No. It's just very weird, that's all.
What's so weird about it?
That we're talking about all of this right now. That Luke showed up here today.
I'm sorry, I don't understand why.
Because tomorrow is the 2nd anniversary of their wedding.
It is. That is strange.
Yep. I wonder if he still thinks about her at all.
You know he thinks about her.
As much as I do. I'm sorry. I'm obsessing again, aren't I? I shouldn't do that.
No. It might be very good that you're being open about your feelings. You're just letting them out. It might be the very first step toward correcting a gambling problem.
Yeah, I guess.
Might just be the right time to try and have that little conversation with Gail.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Look, I don't want to push, though.
You're not.
I
You're not. I think we should give it a try.
I'll call her and see if she can schedule something for later today.
I think you should do that.
Great. Jesse, what's wrong with Bobby?
She's not feeling too well.
Well, what brought it on?
She got kind of upset a few minutes ago.
About what?
It started when Dr. Putnam showed up.
I might have known. The man has trouble wherever he goes. I mean, I don't even know how he had the gall to come back here.
Alan,
You know it's true.
I know that it is time that we do take that coffee break, please. Let's go.
Amy didn't help matters any.
Perhaps we'll have a chat later. Alan, hold on a minute. Oh, thanks. I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to tell you how badly I feel for Grant.
Don't waste your tears.
I am concerned, too.
Well, I worked with Grant a lot. I got to be fond of him.
That's the way he worked. He charmed people, and then he stabbed them in the back.
What has he ever done to you?
He embarrassed me. He's made a laughing stock out of me and every other doctor in this hospital.
Well, in all fairness, he did do the medical profession as a whole a disservice, yes.
That's right.
I agree. Actually, as much as I like Grant, I really think he made a very grave error in coming into the hospital today.
I mean, he really must be out of his mind to do what he did in the first place.
Well, what do you think will happen to him?
I don't really care. I just wish that he would just leave and we could all get on with our lives then after that.
Look, you think we were the only ones who were suffering. Why don't we get our coffee? Would you like to join us?
Well, I have an appointment. I've got some time, sure. I'd like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I really am glad you decided to come in today.
I am, too.
You mean that?
No, not really. What? Little joke there.
Listen, all we're going to do is talk. We do that all the time. Sit down.
Yes, well, this is a bit different.
Why?
Well, because we are gathered here today to discuss my problem.
Leslie, we often talk to each other about our problems.
Not officially, we don't.
Look, you know, this whole conversation could just as easily be taking place over a cup of coffee in the cafeteria.
Gail, it's just not easy for me, all right?
What isn't?
Admitting that I'm an addict.
I don't think that you are. Do you, Rick?
No.
Well, then what would you call it?
Well, as I've told Rick before, your personality just isn't the addictive type.
Could fool me, boy.
Maybe I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Excuse me.
Thanks for coming by.
So what's wrong with me?
I think you're going through what we might call a cathartic binge.
My, that sounds serious.
It can be. Look, Lesley, what it really is a displacement of feeling. It's a way of avoiding a problem by channeling the frustration somewhere else. Well, you know that people react to stress in different ways. Some people drink too much. Some people throw themselves into work or into a vigorous form of exercise or all kinds of other outlets.
Like gambling.
Perhaps. And the real problem is to understand the crisis that precipitated that kind of compulsive behavior. I mean, the behavior itself isn't nearly as important as its origins.
I don't know whether that means I should feel relieved or be more worried than ever.
Lesley, you have been through a lot of traumatic sessions in the past couple of years. Look, you just got over Rick's operation for the heart tumor, and before that it was Mike's disappearance, and most importantly, the loss of Laura.
That's the biggie.
I thought it might be.
I think about her all the time. Lately, everywhere I look, I see something that reminds me of her. Everywhere I look, Gail. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this.
Lesley, don't apologize for trying to heal yourself.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, that, crying. That's the beginning of the cure.
Crying is...
That's admitting that you're hurting. That's facing up to what's really painful.
You mean that?
It's the first step, Lesley. You really are on your way back. Gambling isn't your problem. Laura is.
No wonder I've been acting so strangely. It's been because I have been refusing to face the real problem.
Well, that's part of it.
Well, that's it. That is absolutely it. And wasn't it foolish of me to not have seen it before this? Wasn't it stupid of me to think that I could be an addictive personality? I mean, it's so obvious that I had to be sublimating something.
Lesley, I don't want
And now that I know what it is, Gail, thanks to you, now I can deal with it because it was not, you were right, it was not the gambling that was consuming me. It was the past that was.
Possibly.
What do you mean, possibly? You mean there's more?
Lesley, that remains to be seen.
No, Gail, This is it. It's as you said. I am on my way back because now I understand what it is. I understand thanks to you. Lord, I just wish I had come to see you sooner. And I'm so grateful to you, Gail, because now I feel I can deal with it.
Lesley, it's just not quite as simple as that.
But it is. It is just exactly that simple. I have to accept the fact that Laura is gone.